Okay, so as I begin to make my video, before I even start talking about anything, please watch this, okay? I'm not making these just to stay after work longer than when I have to. No, I don't want to stay at work longer than when I have to, guys. I do this because it's easier than you guys listening to me talk, okay, on the screen. Instead, you guys are watching me through YouTube, you're watching my video, I'm explaining what's going on. You guys put questions in your chat box whenever you need help, okay? So, if you're one of the ones that is not watching my video, you need to start, okay, bottom line. I'm not doing this for my health, okay? You guys need to watch this video and you guys need to do the activity when the activity is given. So, today is Wednesday, October 14th. Today, we are going to be working on fine motor skills still, but we're going to use FLIPGRID. Okay, so before you start panicking about FLIPGRID, you need to just listen to the video, and then I'll work with you on FLIPGRID. Okay, my essential question is still the same thing. What are fine motor skills? Okay, so again, by the end of this lesson, you should know what fine motor skills are. You should also, after this lesson, be able to demonstrate what fine motor skills are. Today's chat box is not a riddle. Okay, I know that yesterday I caught on, and you guys were copying and pasting everybody's answers, all right? Some of you may have actually known the riddle from yesterday, and that was the blueberry one, but after I have said, hey, I know you're not watching my video because you're not answering in the chat box, all of a sudden, everybody started answering in the chat box with the same answer, okay? So I know you just went to the chat box, you copied, and you pasted it right in your little section, so that way you can send it, that way you could send it. And coach was like, oh, I did it, that's okay. No, guys, I wasn't born yesterday. Come on, okay? So, today's chat box question is you're gonna answer in your own words, what is fine motor skills, okay? Yesterday you did a little bit of Google research on it, you wrote it down, you submitted it to me, so you should know what fine motor skills are. So right now, in the chat box, put it, the answer in your own words to the chat box question. All right, so for FLIPGRID, okay, again, before you start freaking out, let me just talk to you, okay? When I give you the okay and when we try to log into FLIPGRID, okay, I'm gonna have a specific subgroup for today's date. So I'm gonna have October 14th and I will have fine motor skills subcategory that you're gonna go into, okay? So, if you remember your credentials and you remember what worked for you last time, give that a shot, and if that works, yay, okay? If that doesn't, that's okay. We're gonna get this figured out together, okay? So, try logging on with your first letter of your first name and your last name. So, for example, again, mine would be M. Camarney, okay? So, also, it all needs to be lowercase, okay? You can't have any capitals, it's all gonna be lowercase. So you see that I use my first letter of my first name and my last name, all lowercase, okay? If that doesn't work, I'll give you a class code we're gonna try, okay? I will provide that to you. I was gonna put it in the video, but I forgot that I have 8th, 7th, and 6th grade all watching the video at the same time, okay? So I will provide you at the beginning of the class with a class code for FLIPGRID. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna try a direct link, but I rarely think that works, okay? So it doesn't work, but I'm still gonna try it, okay? So these are our 3 options that we're gonna try. So don't stress, we're gonna get through this together and I'll get you on a FLIPGRID so that you can record your video. All right, so moving on to the lesson focus, let me move this back. All right, moving on to the lesson focus, this is the worksheet or document that you're going to get today. Okay, so just like it always has, it's got your directions and it's got what you're going to be recording. So you really need to look at what I will be recording. Read that and you know what you're gonna be recording, okay? Again, it tells you what to do after you're done. It tells you how I'm grading this. So just so you know, if and when you record a FLIPGRID video, okay, that's gonna be worth 5 points. So, that doesn't mean bombard Coach Camarney's email. That does not mean bombard the chat box, okay? That just means that a FLIPGRID video is going to be 5 points. Okay? So you are going to have to try to use FLIPGRID. Okay? I know some of you probably just say, she's not going to look at it. It's not graded. Well, newsflash, this time it's graded. Okay? So you really need to get on and try to use FLIPGRID. I'm also going to, once you guys answer your questions accurately, that's going to be worth 5 points as well too. Okay? So there's going to be 2 questions that you're going to answer alongside with your video for a total of 10 points. Okay? So, like I said, FLIPGRID lesson today, you're going to record yourself doing 2 different fine motor skills. So we know one, and that is picking up a pen or pencil and writing something. Okay? I'm using little motor skills, little muscles. All right? So I just performed a fine motor skill. Look, psst, you guys can do the same thing. Okay? Just saying. So, record yourself doing 2 different fine motor skills. When you're done, you will upload this to FLIPGRID. Okay? It goes directly to FLIPGRID. Okay? I have had someone, or maybe a couple people, get creative and they uploaded their FLIPGRID video to Teams. So if you were that person or if you were that someone, hats off to you because good job. I'm proud of you. All right? But otherwise, you're going to upload it straight to FLIPGRID. I'll get on your class and I'll look at it that way. Okay? When you're done with the questions, you will put those in Teams. Okay? So like I said, you got 2 questions. The first question is, what is fine motor skills? You'll answer that in 1 sentence. And then from the video recorded, what makes a fine motor skill? And that'll be 1 sentence as well too. Okay, so it's pretty easy today. Just as long as we can get FLIPGRID rolling and working, that's great. Okay, but like I said, just don't jump to conclusions here. All right, try FLIPGRID. All right, if some of you can record a lesson on a phone or a device or some way, somehow, and get it to me too, either uploading it to Teams or emailing it to me, that would be also perfect, okay? But I'm not saying that everybody can do that. Everybody can get on FLIPGRID, okay? As far as I know, everybody can get on the FLIPGRID and you can record a video that way. But if it doesn't work and you have another device, give that other device a try and send it to me if you can. So looking over my board, all in all, today's lesson is going to be about recording on FLIPGRID, about fine motor skills. Okay? So we're going to get on FLIPGRID, like I said, record our lesson, submit it, send your questions, you're done. All right? Fingers crossed that everything goes good on FLIPGRID, and that way we can get on as a class, you guys can get on individually, and I can get on and look to see who's doing their work. Okay? But if it's not absolutely 100% hands down not working for you, okay, you need to let me know. Okay, you need to let me know ASAP. Don't do it 2 days from now. Don't do it 3 hours from now. Do it as soon as you try to get on. Okay, I will give everybody their class code. I will give everybody their username if they need it. I will make a new username for people if I have to. And then we can try the direct lead. Okay, so no SEL lesson today. We're just going to get on FLIPGRID and try to record our fine motor skills. If you need help, use Google and use YouTube to see different fine motor skills that you can use to record yourself.